Sting. Hello everyone. If you can hear me, trying to set it up. Trying to set up my stream. All right. I think we got it. Well, hello. Um, well, we have a well, I figured I'd stream this morning since I'm about to make a new scene, and I'm working on Plagueis episode 2. Not using AI slop shit uh, that normally I'm seeing a lot. So I wanted to guess. Some person asked in the comments, could you ever provide a workflow? And I'm gonna just do these videos to show you how much work this takes. Um, Hello, Devron. How you doing? It's just gonna be a chill stream while you're gonna just see how I do things. I've already finished. I've already finished a big part, which I will show, but I also need to turn off the copyright music because I use it as a temp score. Um, Morning. Are you in Australia, Crit? No, I'm not. I am a US. I'm fully American. It is nighttime, so which is why it is the late night Plagueis stream. Um, but typical workflow, which I've showed you before. I have scripts here. Um, again, I will do this every now and then to show you how I do things and how much time it takes. Again, we're not on chapter 15, so I am doing this by chapters. Um, I just filling down. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Um, but I want to just say hello to everyone who's joining in. It's a Plagueis. It is a Plagueis editing stream tonight. Uh, and we are going to be doing a special part of Plagueis. We are going to be making the Dathomir scene, and we're going to be setting up NPCs and whatnot, and then just going through. And I'll probably show some other stuff like lip sync and stuff like that. I can't wait for Darth Plagueis episode 2. Well, yeah, when it's done, I'm making it right now. So, um, I recently finished the first quarter of Plagueis episode 2. Well, not mainly. I still got some kinks and nicks I gotta go at it, but it's at the 30-minute mark editing wise. I still got a lot to do. Um, Dathomir is so chapter 13 and 14 are adapted, and now we are on to chapter 15, as well as an original scene I thought up in my head. Um, I'm taking some liberties with my adaptation. Uh, not I'm taking some liberties with my adaptation because I don't want to just adapt someone else's work and just as I said, if people want the full, like, they want the descriptions of Plagueis and stuff, they can read and listen to the audiobook. Mine is kind of trying to give Star Wars fans who can't really read like an actual just insight into the Plagueis story, but faithful as it is. And I took liberties with stuff with involving chapter 13, which was Plagueis's teachings, because I think I enjoyed the teachings are pretty much unedited. Besides trimming some dialogue, a lot of dialogue is abridged in Plagueis because we get the some dialogue needs to be intricated a lot, and it's just really more get to the point. Don't elaborate, because some people want, we want to hear the politics, but we kind of want it to be like the Phantom Menace, where politics was more like, uh, you know, you can cut down a discussion on the bank or so, but uh, you don't want like go in detail. Pretty much get to the next line. Don't have it be paragraph after paragraph of a character talking about something that's mundane. As I said, those are the parts I abridged. Most of Plagueis's dialogue is pretty much the same from the book. Just yeah, some of his like he can talk a lot, but again, I did trim out what I could. We did trim and we did like make it all the sayings that he says like what's a Plagueis quote 100 is some it's something involving all his iconic quotes are unchanged. Pretty much it's with other characters that go on about stuff, and you know why don't use AI for this. AI is a soulless art form. I've seen it dis- the last 4 weeks. All right, there is some AI in this, but it's for lip sync and then fixing some of the faces. Mostly Palpatine. I've decided to give Palpatine more of a look of how he looks. Ian McDermott, you know. And then some characters look bad with the lighting. Tarkin's face I fixed with a new. I created a new like Photoshop, and then I like applied that Photoshop onto his face, and now he looks much better than he did. That is reasonable because again, the lighting on some models is so shit that you really like. All right, well, I better fix this with like an AI tool or something. And then lip sync. I finally have lip sync now. We finally have lip sync. That's just some a lot of people got on me like, where's the lip sync, and I didn't know how to do it. I now know how to do it. We have lip sync, everyone. So you know I'm clapping myself for myself because I figured out how to do lip sync. I'll give you an example of how the lip sync looks. Here's how Palpatine is gonna look now from this is how Palpatine looks now, and he has the chin. Uh, Again, I had to take. I did photo. This is from Photoshops. This isn't from pictures. It's just I took elements of Ian McDermott's face and chin and just tried to make it the best I can to make him look like he's 30 years old. Uh, the lip sync tool is very useful. It is also GPU heavy, which is why it takes some time to do. But I've also used a lot of techniques like right here. There's darkness over Sidious's face. Just a lot of small details that are time consuming and whatnot. Let me read the chat. But I am not going to use AI video unless it's like I was thinking of using AI for Sereno, that shot of Sereno, because it's kind of I have no way to do a Sereno shot. So I'm like, AI might, but I'm not to that yet. For all I know, I could find someone to do like a 3D shot of Sereno, but I don't mind using AI for stuff and whatnot. AI video is soulless. All these AI video shit I've been seeing that's like tales of this, tales of that. I think it's pretty soulless, and I think people's like hyping it up is just, bro, come on. You cannot compare something that. Oh, by the way, a lot of these animations, so-called animations, is just AI overput Clone Wars. A shot from the Clone Wars. That's not animation. That's just taking something that's already been done. Why not you go into like Unreal Engine or something and then animate that from hand? Again, that's what like Cinematic Captures did with the deleted Clone Wars stuff. What was it? The Utapau arc. That one had more soul than where the hell I see every other day on. I don't care for those tales, stories, or Star Wars tales, or Star Wars stories, tales, whatever the hell they are. You know, I don't care for AI video. It's not transformative as something as you can do from hand. All right, but sorry to go on that rant. I'm gonna read the chat. It's just this. My friend, who's a voice actor, he gave the best example of the whole AI thing. It's flashy, yes, flashy. The thumbnails look convincing, but when you actually watch it, it's more like getting a hug from a mannequin rather than a real dog, or someone real. It's just a mannequin. It's just soulless. But That's the last I'm gonna talk about the whole like AI filtering and shit. It would be interesting to see how you handle this adaptation. In my head canon, Caecina is Mons, Sauvage, and Furrows really much. I think I edited some lines to make it more in line. I try not to edit Lucino's writing, but I was kind of confused by some of the parts and sorry, I got distracted. Do you, I don't think I edited the scene because I don't want to edit anything Lucino writes really, other than trimming down some mundane stuff. Uh, I'll need to go back. Well, we're gonna edit this in real time the next hour and a half. So, will you apply lip sync to your previous work? No. Oh, I am doing. I did say I would do that for Plagueis episode one, as well as fix some of the faces in episode one. Um, Here, by the way, I want people to know this. Plagueis has lip sync, but people need to know how time consuming it is with Plagueis. All right, so Plagueis's face does not recognize any lip sync whatsoever. So what I have to do is I have to take like a Plagueis face that I've constructed that has similar lips than him. I give it lip sync because the lip sync can detect that face, and then I have to mask. I have to go around Plagueis's lips, and from the same angle, I have to crop it, and then I have to color correct it, um, and then I have to actually move the lips with Plagueis's head. This is very time consuming, and this will probably take a whole week to do because I have to go through every shot individually, and it's also only 8 seconds. So we will see. We will get to see Plagueis actually speak, but actually say stuff with his lips. But it's gonna look some. It might look off to some, but just know I have to do this from frame by frame with his lip sync. It's not like humans, but it's probably the most. Um, will you incorporate subtitles, not the YouTube one, but your own? I always I always make my own subtitles. Dude, that looks awesome. Thank you, Fandub. I I would like to see a miniseries of mid-20s pops rising in the politics and Sifhood called The Senate. Novel animation is always more captivating to watch. So grateful to have you making these films, my guy. Love it. It's like eating an impossible burger. Oh, you're talking about AI? Yeah, it's like an impossible burger. Not like the real thing. I wouldn't even say that. It's more like eating All right, we'll go with an Impossible Burger. Tesco face. Um, I'm sorry to rant about the whole AI, but I'm like, the more I see it, the more I'm just disappointed in. I see brain dead comments in those videos, and I don't want to like rant. I don't want to shit on people that make that stuff, but it is kind of just a content cow. Um, so, but this is a workflow for people that want to know how I do my machinimas, and I will show how to properly do lip sync another time. We're gonna just focus on setting up the scene. We got 2 hours to set up the scene. Uh, organize the lit, kind of like eating the chum bucket hologram food. Yes. Oh boy, meatloaf. um, I do want to show one shot though. I guess since we're here. No, I don't want to spoil it. Uh, from what I'm showing you, they do. There's this one scene, but I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. The work on this must have been fun, but also tedious and a pain in the ass. This just shows passion in projects. It just shows the people who use AI content are lazy, no passion or soul whatsoever into the content. Yes, and it's kind of disheartening for people to just like, I've content. My channel has. I've spent 5 years trying to build up my channel, and some of these channels have surpassed me by just turning out a lot of these. It's not jealous. It's maybe it's resentment, but I spend all my time working hard on these stuff, and to see someone just sloppily make something and like clean AI, runway AI, all those AI video things and flux, um, and then just pump out mindless, soulless videos like I saw this one that recreated the Ahsoka Anakin leaving scene, and it looks good from the thumbnail, but when you actually watch it, it's pretty bad. Um, Ariana Greenblatt's face is like stretched across Ahsoka because it's just the Clone Wars scene. And when Ahsoka's actually talking from the side, there's no lip sync. It's like her mouth is like it's like moving. Her tongue is moving in her mouth. It's kind of just weird. But a lot of people, a lot of videos like that are growing, and I don't, I can't compete because that's just not the way that's not the way I do things, and a lot of content creators don't do it either. Oh, thank you, Batman 89. You're doing great work. I love how you made this book come alive. Please do the same with the Bane trilogy. I did Darth Bane. I'm not really a fan of the Bane trilogy. I'm sorry to disappoint you with that super chat. I am gonna do. I am thinking about doing a adaptation of Labyrinth of Evil. This we're going to just focus on Plagueis this year, and I will say that Plagueis episode 2. I don't think will be as hard as episode 3. I think episode 3 is going to be 2 hours and a half, maybe a 3 hour flick. It really does. I think the whole Phantom Menace part of episode 3 of Plagueis is gonna be 40 minutes, maybe a full hour. Because we added more stuff to the scripts that wasn't in the book. That's from other sources like Cloak of Deception and um, the Darth Maul comic. If you've seen the comic where he goes kills the Black Suns, that's gonna be in it. Um, I also I also have a different ending, so some people might be disappointed, or some people might be intrigued. I wrote a different ending for the Plagueis movie that is not in the book. Um, I was not. I taught our voice actors talked about it, and they weren't fans of the ending of the book of Plagueis. Um, and I like had an idea. I have an idea of how to end the Plagueis movie or the series. and it's kind of hits hard. So people should look forward to that. Obviously, I'm on episode 2 editing it together, so I'm just thinking of the storyboard in my head. The How do you feel when Star Wars? Hold on. We'll get to that one. I missed it. Halo series graphics won't fail us. Uh, yeah, Halo series. Add acolyte scenes to your Plagueis movie? Hell no. Sorry, man. Uh, how did you feel when Star Wars Theory knew your content and voice acted? Oh, I'm glad he helped. I'm glad he was there. I'm glad if anyone wants to like join in and support my content, or you know, hell, I would offer Thor Skywalker the same opportunity because Skywalker talked about episode 1 too. Um, it's just the door is open to content creators if they want to help out. You want to support, I'll support. Uh, you know, Theory's doing his own thing now, and I give him my I give woo woo uh pretty much give him my support. But there's a just I like the idea of just collaborating with people and getting to know them and being part of the bigger Star Wars universe, regardless of opinions about some content. Um, I know I know some people like Disney Star Wars, or someone hate there's people that hate some content creators, or they want to say this and that about I have personal opinions about some people, but I keep that to myself. Because I want everyone to be all friendly with each other. Why can't we all be friendly with each other? But I don't think people should openly gatekeep some stuff, or gatekeep stuff. Uh, I don't think they also should just mindlessly like something just because it has the Star Wars label on it. Personally, I think last year was the worst year of Star Wars since The Last Jedi, and I felt people that were defending some of, I would say, the Acolyte. Come on, there's nothing to defend there. Stop giving it a pass. It doesn't get the hall pass from us. You're part of the problem. It's toxic positivity versus toxic negativity. Basically, you need to find a balance. Let me go read. I've always wondered what happened to Matt Lucas Anakin from the early 2000s. It's like he disappeared off the face of the earth. He was originally going to voice Anakin in the Clone Wars show. I think Lucas didn't like his voice, and then, or it was a Filoni and Lucas decision to just have Matt Lucas, or not, not Matt Lucas, Matt Lanner take the role of Anakin because it just wasn't working. Um, yeah, I don't know where it happened to Matt Lucas. I think with proper lip sync, people can really do fan edits of the films, like the Phantom Menace, to make it a lot more interesting. Uh, Personally, I wouldn't edit any of Lucas's movies. I don't mind the extended edits with deleted scenes. I like the Revenge of the Sith. I think the Padme scene should have stayed in there. The stuff with the Loyalist Committee, and it does tie into Labyrinth of Evil. But I wouldn't like do edits of. I don't like it when someone takes like the whole Revenge of the Sith 3 hour cut, ridiculous. 3 hour, 5 hour, 4 hour, ridiculous with Clone Wars. No, 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 no. It doesn't work. I don't think that works. I like the Clone Wars as a separate entity, Ahsoka as a separate entity. Um, if I have to think about Ahsoka during Revenge of the Sith, that takes away from the plot line with Anakin and so forth. And hello, Auditect. Hold on. Tesco Face says, like Darth Maul Endgame being edited into the Phantom Menace. I mean, it could. Okay, Darth Maul Endgame could be edited into the Phantom Menace because it's actually part of the novel. Um, it was. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That could work. It's just you need again, and I would hate for people to get the idea of using AI. Ugh, it's probably gonna happen. Someone's gonna come out with some half-assed AI shit. How you feel about Skeleton Crew? Skeleton Crew. I have no clue. I have not given. I haven't given the show a chance. Um, I have a tight shoe. I'm sorry if that was a bad rhyme. Howdy, Everest. How's it pippin' and poppin' and flippin' and floppin'? Mm-hmm. That's how we roll. Do you plan to do anything with the Yanchori uprising, since that's also part of the Plagueis novel? Um, okay, the Yanchori, you've, I think that's what you're working on. I think I'll just refer people to what you're working on. The Yanchori plot line. Okay, a lot of the plot lines in Plagueis are referenced. Um, they reference other books like the Ariadu Trade Summit, which was in Cloak of Deception, and then the I tried to like get an idea of if I wanted to do Cloak of Deception, but I don't want to adapt that book because I kind of think it's kind of boring. Uh, no offense to the fans, but yeah, it's kind of a boring book for me. I did keep one scene that I think was vital to the whole Plaga story, and you will. This is kind of a spoiler, but Plaga, but Palpatine actually tells Valorum that tax the he should tax the whole dispute with Naboo and the whole taxation. That's Palpatine's push on Valorum, and I thought that made plenty of sense with the whole story as it was. So I kept that part. I kept that whole scene in because I think it added a lot to Palpatine's manipulations and other than that, not much I did. I did keep like maybe one scene with Qui Gon and Obi Wan. Qui Gon is more of a he's more of a cameo in Episode 3 of Plagueis than he is actually in it. Same with Obi Wan. It's just more cameos. I don't think Yoda will appear at all in. I don't think the Jedi Council will appear that much in Episode 3 of Plagueis. So I know your stance on Unreal Engine for these types of projects, but do you think it'll be used by you? No. In the future, no. I I don't have time to animate. Um, I'm sorry. I feel more like using the AI lip sync and do fake stuff. I think that's good. But I don't like have time to. I don't. I just don't feel it. Um, I just don't feel it with Unreal Engine. Hey man, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Micah. All right. We've talked. Will there be a rainbow lightsabers since that was such an integral part of the Phantom Menace expanded universe material? I don't remember anything in rainbows. I'm just going by the Plagueis book. Uh, but all right, well, let's start to work on Dathomir. And so in the book, some reference. In the book, um, so in the book, Palpatine goes to Dathomir, and it's kind of weird because I was kind of thrown off because you would think, well, Dathomir is kind of this haunted-looking city and whatnot. It turns out that Dathomir in the Plagueis book actually has a city, and it's like an outpost, and that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out to look for. Um, and that's where he will discover a certain character, and we're gonna do this whole scene tonight. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with this city. I think I think it's a good set, and yeah. So we're gonna set up some stuff. Now, if you're thinking, well, this doesn't look this looks jack shit well, Everest, this looks jack shit like Dathomir. Well, that's why we have the amazing tools that I'm going to show you that will make it look like Dathomir. Um, but so we need to spawn. So there's a lot of actually there is a lot of people in this town, and we need to figure out who to spawn. But I think I know. I think we're gonna start with the easiest choices. We're gonna spawn some Night Brothers, basically. So I see now. Is not even supposed to be born yet. Kia D Mundi making a cameo acolyte. All right. So the night. So this is gonna be Blue Desert City, and we're gonna spawn some Night Brothers. Now I'm gonna. So I have the script right here. I need to get the lines. So we're gonna get the Palpatine's lines. I have a folder here. Go to episode 2 lines, and then we go to. Uh, I don't think I have. I think I missed. All right, we are missing lines. Give me a second. I gotta go with my email. So always make sure you have your lines. But you're gonna get your lines. Um, make sure you have all your materials. Basically, you have your voice lines. You make sure it was chapter 15.
Master, you're fascinating.
Young Palpatine. I have voice lines. I just need to download it to the folder. Um, Kia Mundi should show up in Plagueis. I'm sure you can find someone good to voice him. Unfortunately, I know you'll be disappointed. He is not in Plagueis. None of the Jedi, other than Qui Gon and Dooku and Sifo Dyas, aren't really in Plagueis. I would have expected Yoda at least pop up. Oh, come on. Download to get it. Maybe I did download it. No, I did not download it. Aha. I have it now. So glad someone is animating my favorite Star Wars book. I already answered the Bane thing. I've done a Bane video. Um, I don't want to disappoint people, but I'm not doing Darth Bane anything after. I think I'm good. I just it's not my cup of tea. I'm sure some people will. Some Old Republic. That also like brings the question. I'm not really a big fan of say. Um, all right, here we go. We got the voice lines. I'm not really a big fan of, say, the Old Republic era. I'm more of a fan of the prequels and stuff. Hey, Everest, Star Wars Plagueis Amazing. Thank you, Steelception. I watched it a couple months ago. You did a great job. Keep up the good work. I think Mace Windu was mentioned to be some part of Gathering. I don't remember Mace Windu. None of the Jedi were at the Gathering, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we have the voice line now, and first of all, we're gonna set up our town. So let's go to okay. So in movie duels, you're gonna have a big folder. All right. Again, I'm teaching you guys how I do things. So you're gonna have a big folder of all the files, and pretty much you need to know what NPCs you're gonna use. And we're gonna be spawning some Night Brothers. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna be. I'm gonna teach you guys now how to make an NPC file because apparently someone did not make NPCs for this. So, we're gonna let's just go pick any NPC. Uh, let's go. I have an idea. Let's go to Palpatine Naboo, and what you're gonna do simply is go to Palpatine Naboo NPC, and then we're just gonna steal this this NPC file, and then we're gonna go back to the Night Brother folder. Shit, I just real we're gonna make a new text file. We're gonna paste it. Then we're gonna go to the Night Brother folder, and then it's gonna say players, and then it's gonna say Night Brother. So you're just gonna put Night Brother, and then the player model is Night Brother. And I'm gonna check if there's skins, and there is a skin. Uh, is there a skin? Confused. Well, Night Brother. This is kind of more complicated than I wanted to. I love how you're sticking. Thank you. I'm sticking true. Okay, so let's do torso. Okay, we're gonna do a. Okay, we're gonna make a new skin. I didn't want to make a new skin, but so now you gotta go. So now we have both a player model that we have to make, and then we have to make another skin. So we have multiple. So you're gonna go into model default, and you're gonna call it model 2, and then I'm going to let's rename that 2. There you go, model 2. Okay, and then we're going to go to the go back to the folder, and then we're gonna look for 1. We're gonna replace all the 1s with 2s. 1, 2. Okay. And now we're gonna go back to the wait, where did my NPC file go? A notebook. Brother, okay. Night Brother custom skin. Gonna copy this, and then we're gonna do Night Brother 2, and then it's simply gonna be 2, and that's about it. And then we're gonna call it an NPC, Night Brother NPC. All right, and then we're gonna go back to the Night Brother folder. We're gonna look for the Night Brother AC file, and then make sure I'm doing this right. See, I think I'm doing it right. Okay, new folder. How do I make a new folder again? Create. Okay, NPCs. Go back. All right, delete the Night Brother, then go to NPCs, and then boom. We have made an NPC file, and now we're going to go in game and test it out. Do you play Vertex often? I wish the Plagueis model would be there. No. Will Dark Vader be in this? He's my favorite Star Trek character. I know it. I know what. I know what funny shenanigans you're up to. Shenanigans. All right, that was very tedious and difficult, but now we're gonna go back on track and make Dathomir, if we can. Again, hello to the chat. If you are tuning in, we're working on Dathomir. On a serious note, yes, I did, and he is playing Valorum Audiotech. I did get in contact with that voice actor. Everything's all good on that part. At, on another note, I had to recast the voice for one of the characters. The way the cookie crumbles, you know. Ugh. All right, back to where we were. So, okay, first of all, I use Reshade, and plus I use the latest build of Movie Duels that you can get. Remember to support our bros at Movie Duels. They make such amazing content. Um, but this kind of brings up the graphics kind of the new graphics engine kind of brings up the quality of Movie Duels, so it doesn't look like it's a Halo game. I mean, it kind of still does, but again, all right. So now we're gonna be making. Let's check if our Night Brother. Oh, our Night Brother. Oh, hooey. Our Night Brother is broken. Much for using the Night Brother. Alright, we're gonna check, see what we did wrong. We need the Night Brothers because I refuse to not not use the PC's Night Brother. Oh, now we gotta restart Movie Duels. Oh, I may have oh 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 I'm such an idiot. I forgot to put the movie. Okay, I forgot to put the skin, and then I made a boo boo. All right, so it was my fault. Your animation level is as good as level as the Bounty Hunter Janko Fett game. Noise. Yes, noise. All right, that was my bad. I think I made a boo boo. Let's see if we fixed it now. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this whole scene. I can bet you, we can do it in 2 hours. We can do this whole scene in 2 hours, and then we can make it awesome. And then probably after the stream, I'll go back and make some more minor edits to make it better. So, Um, but yeah, you're gonna load up your game, install the latest engine of movie tools, and then the latest reshade for the effects like bloom. These effects make your lightsabers and lighting stand out. Um, Remember, when you're making these films, I think you need to always adjust your reshade to because the more you adjust the reshade, the better, basically. Um, don't be discouraged if you're not using like a Dathomir map or something. You can always make something look like Dathomir. It's really this. I think for the most part, this looks like what was described in the book. So we're gonna spawn some Night Brothers finally, hopefully. Night Brothers. All right. Oh, I think we can see them. Okay, there we go. We got our Night Brothers now. So we have Darth Maul's race. This is Darth Maul's race here, so we need to set this guy here in the background. Say, uh, Night Brother 2. We got, okay, now we got our Night Brothers here. So just random NPCs. We'll add another, Night. Damn it. Turn off your lightsaber. Jabroni. No weapon. There we go. We're gonna go over here and spawn some vagabonds. We'll spawn another Night Brother right here. Call him a this is a vagabond. Let's see. Find a good. And he has a lightsaber too for some reason. I congratulate you on your amazing work. I think you saw how much you're being respectful to the lore. I can't wait to see chapter 2 of Plagueis. P.S. I saw the first 3 times. Thank you. I always wondered if the foot had force push as the hand. Oh, hello Drake. How you doing? So yeah, we're just spawning our NPCs here. Um, we're gonna spawn a. I think I have just a regular. All right, we're gonna make sure if we have. So I have a mix of Star Wars Galactic Legacy is a pretty good other mod that has a lot of nice um alien models that I use. That way I don't have to like look around and so we're gonna spawn some. Let's do some pit droids. Spawn some prequel era pit droids over here. That's not enough. We're gonna do a we can spawn. Let's see. We'll spawn a Keldor. Keldor. Spawn Keldor. There we go. Here. All right. I could have swore. Okay, we are missing one. I think we are missing a vital I don't think we have a Night Sister, do we? Spawn some more. We'll spawn another Night Brother over here. And then we gotta spawn some Zabraks. Thought there was a leaning. Oh, here we go. Leaning. He's leaning. This takes some time. You just need the patience. Just need the patience to spawn all these NPCs and figure out what's right. We'll do a Duros. Actually, we'll. No, I don't think a Doug would make sense. Drugo. What the hell is a Drugo? Dugo. 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 Is that from? I think he's from Star Wars Galaxies. Doesn't matter. Spawn him anyway. Alright, Dugo makes a cameo. Where the hell is this guy's name is? Dugo. Right here will be fine. You just need to find some female Zabraks. Thought we had some female Zabraks. So Jedi. Don't think I have a female. Oh, prequel Jedi. Oh. How about Assyrian? I don't think I have a. Can I ask you why you stopped using the audio from the audiobook? That worked way better for the character, in my opinion. Well, I think the only reason you feel that way is because that was the only source of. That was the only really. You feel that way because that was really the only thing. For one, it's kind of a biased because that was really the only thing that Plagueis sounded like because it was this. And I agree, Daniel Davis is great as Plagueis, and if he were to return in live action, I would say, yeah, definitely him to come back and do the voice. That being said, I think, um, first of all, there's a couple reasons why I didn't do the audiobook voice. First of all, it's copyright reasons. I cannot just have Plagueis say the entirety of what is a basically quotes from an audiobook that could be misconstrued as just it's just copyright and um it's just it's just being safe, more like it. What's the second one? Okay, second one. As good as Daniel Davis is, um, there is a lot of emotion in stuff with. Okay, is a lot of um, there is a lot of new dialogue I wrote for Plagueis that is incidental. Like he says, "Look over there," or he says, he actually Plagueis when he's actually going to be cut by the voice actor is doing basically as if he was his throat was cut, basically doing, whereas an audiobook is just giving you a description of that. It's not really acting it out. So you can't have Daniel Davis's basically or something, Palpatine or something like that. It's just you know it's audiobook versus acting, voice acting basically. And then third, and then people were saying, why don't you use AI voice? I've already told you guys how I feel about AI. I think for like maybe a minor voice line that's like lesser, I guess voice AI. Like say it was like one voice AI. Even then, I don't think like Auditech did a voice line for a Naboo guard, and I couldn't figure out. You can't do a emotional performance, or you can't. I can't just. I'm not gonna just go on 11 Labs and just do that because it just not when it's supposed to sound like a somber guard, but also AI is kind of just you can't just add new AI lines with Plagueis because it's not it won't sound exactly the same. It'll sound monotone, and I have tried it with Plagueis's voice, so people can't tell me that you should use AI because the AI just doesn't have the same cadence as Daniel Davis, and it can't carry it regardless of how many samples you put into it. And finally, a friend of mine told me the reason why I didn't do use Daniel Davis's voice. Um, I shouldn't just rely on someone else's work or how hold on. I shouldn't just rely on what has been done before to do something like that. My friend said, you're kind of lazy. He pointed out you're kind of just being lazy using voice lines and stuff. For Plagueis. Plagueis, you know, I don't want to hear, he told me, I don't want to hear the audiobook. I want to watch a movie. If I wanted to listen to the audiobook, I would watch the movie. You having a new voice for Plagueis means like you're evolving your work and you're doing this and that. You're not just relying on someone. So, like using clips from a movie or just, that was what his point was. And I kind of got, I kind of like, I want to make my own Plagueis. I don't want to just have an, I want to make Plagueis my own. So the Plagueis in our movie is my Plagueis. No one else can take that. It is my Plagueis. It isn't the audiobook. It's inspired by the audiobook. The voice of Plagueis, Nick, he does an impression of Daniel Davis. He's just doing an impression of Daniel Davis. He listens to the audio voice line and then he just recites it the way in his own way. I like that, and then we added, the effect to his voice. So that's the whole. So that's the whole thing with Plagueis's voice. Why he is not voiced by Daniel Davis. The biggest reason is probably just we don't need copyright down our asses, and I I'm not trying to I don't I'm not trying to just I've seen a lot of edits, but really the last one was the one that pushed me not to use Daniel Davis's voice because I was using his voice about an hour in the first episode one, or no, it was 40 minutes in. All that editing was redubbed by Nick. It was actually using the I still kept some of the voice lines from the audiobook in episode one though. Larsh Hill is still the Daniel Davis voice lines, which I credited the audiobook um, because I said it's sourced from the audiobook. And then there are some other minor voices to keep kind of the spirit alive that, this is inspired, this is the same story, so forth. So, yeah, he listened to Daniel for research. So, what you're hearing is actually him reciting the audiobook take of it. And then some voice lines that are original, he's just like doing it the way that it's kind of like a little history of why Plagueis sounds the way he does. For some reason, people keep saying he sounds like Dooku. I don't get the connection. He doesn't sound like Dooku. Maybe it's because of how deep his voice is. He doesn't. I don't know. What about AI being used on some drones? That would make sense, right? No, Maybe there was like one voice line. No, yeah, no, no. But yes, but you, uh, do, you know, I would say using Daniel Davis's voice kind of would have given the same effect as using voice cloning. That being said, I think even it would have been better than voice cloning because it's not AI, it's just audiobook. And there is emotion because Daniel Davis is just so fucking good as Plagueis. Let's be honest. He's the GOAT. The performance of Plagueis is based on Daniel Davis. There is no other Plagueis. I'm sorry. There is my Plagueis, and then there is Daniel Davis Plagueis. I don't think anyone has really. And I've seen some cool TikTok edits of. See, I'm being distracted by the whole Plagueis. Sorry, we need to continue working on this Dathomir thing. We're just chilling and talking. All right, let me go back to. Let me go back to what we were doing here. Uh, um, I think the best thing is it just more or less Black Sun Mercenary. I guess we could use a Black Sun Mercenary. It kind of just depends on what you've listened to. I again perception. I think some people are have listened to the voice line. I, I think people that have never listened to Plagueis's voice in the audiobook would not really say they wouldn't really say anything about the Plagueis. You know, it's just this is a new take on this isn't the audiobook, this is a movie version of Plagueis. Get my drift. Biff? Sue Biff. Exactly, stillception. You got it right. Feels more real. All right, Biff. All right, we're gonna have this Biff. Uh, all right, this is gonna be a little convoluted. All right, so here's how I have an idea of how I'm gonna do this. Um, so we're gonna go from this angle here. Uh, we're gonna make another Night Brother 2. So here's our Dathomir city, Blue Desert City as it was. And I know it doesn't look like a desert, but they're looking at each other. All right. So there we go. It looks like it's populated from this angle. We're going to add our camera effects. And then now we're going to add the piece to resistance, the secret that no one knows. We're going to make it look like Dathomir. Fog a bit, make it a little less dense. We have Dathomir. So this is You'll also edit this a little more in the we'll edit this a little more in the post. Now I'm gonna spawn. Oh shit. This is the wrong one. This is the wrong Palpy model. This is the Senate. I didn't mean to do the Senate. I was thinking we were gonna hide him over here. We're gonna do the Apprentice. So we're gonna see here. Play the role of Palpatine. So far, I'm not liking this map, and it might scrap it all, which is normal when you're making. But we're gonna try to see if it vibes, and if you guys think so. Again, I want to try to finish this. Try to finish this scene. I haven't even really started filming it yet. Yep. And people will keep complaining about, people have complained and they'll whine and but all their complaints will fall on deaf ears because I'm not gonna budge. I'm not feeling this map. Is anyone else feeling this map for Dathomir? No, we're not doing this map. We're going a different direction. All that work was for nothing. All right. I think I might. I have an idea. I think we are going to change from the book for Dathomir. And it's probably for good measure. In the book, he goes to a place called Blue Desert City. I cannot find a map that fits that bill, so we're going to do could go Tatooine. This is how it usually rolls, trying to figure out a map for Dathomir. So we're gonna actually do Dathomir. Let's see how this one rolls. What do you think, chat? Should I do the desert city as it is in the book, or should I actually have a? Should I actually change it a bit, so to speak? Because this is a tricky one. I have actually been thinking a while. But you know what? We're gonna go with this one right now. See the landscapes of Dathomir. Pretty much get a feel. Get a feel of. Gonna get a feel of the. Getting a feel of the. Say like we need the shot of Palpatine, and then all right. So I'm gonna be Palpatine. I'm gonna do Palpatine hooded apprentice hood. I figured that I would change from the book because I was like confused about the whole Blue Desert City. I wasn't really sure on it, but we have a way. So in my server, I have key binds that I use. All right, here we go. Palpatine walk. There we go. Hello, how you doing, Dark Ataku? All right. So that was a good shot right there. Did you guys like that shot? Give you sense of like mysteriousness. How about we do a wide shot of Palpatine like this? First of all, we're going to change the. Let's change the. All right. Now go in the video editor. Find the folder that I'm recording everything on. Yes. We're gonna color correct all this. Dathomir. Save.
Planet.
the shots here. I like the shots.
Was on with some of these planets continues to perplex me.
And we don't have the music score yet, so if it sounds kind of just dead, it's kind of just how it is going to be till we get the music. So
Dathomir is meant to be a nexus of dark side power, yet I see nothing but common rabble and petty criminals. Dathomir is meant to be a nexus of dark. Your fascination with some of these planets continues to perplex me. Master, your fascination with some of these planets continues to perplex me.
So this is Dathomir. Interesting, lol. Getting too much EU. Used to Dathomir just being the jungle world planet with thousands of tribes. Yeah, that's kind of it. Here's the thing. In the book, he's in a city, and I'm like, I tried to do the city. We tried to edit together the city with the Knight Brothers, and I kind of just wasn't vibing with it. So I have a better. We're gonna do a different idea of how to do this. For all we know, I might even scrap this again and to change from the book, but I think it's a I don't know, it's kind of just a hard change because I don't know what Dathomir City would look like. The closest I think would be that temple place from the place from Tales of the Empire. That looks good. Yes, I know, very exciting. editing.
Are you addressing me?
And this is going to be our blue desert city. This little village. Give him the jig. Give him the jig. Give him the jig. All right. View from the
Are you addressing me? I must apologize. It's meant to be a nexus of dark side power. Yet I see nothing but common rabble and petty criminals. Yet I see nothing but common rabble. Dathomir is meant to be a nexus of dark side power.
view. I have to re-record this.
It continues to perplex me. Dathomir is meant to be a nexus. Master, your fascination with some of these planets continues to perplex me. And
I don't want to hurt you.
So I love the new quality on Palpatine, so thank you. Mm, hello, everyone. All right, thank you, Everest Productions. Just wanted to say things have been pretty bad for me lately, but after watching your Darth Plagueis episodes again, it made me smile. Don't give up on this, man. Of course, I'm glad you're have. I'm I'm sad you're feeling down in the depths and dumps, man. Oh, perfect. I know. This is way better than what I thought. So I'm glad my stuff's helping you out.
Master, your fascination with some of these planets continues to perplex me. It continues to perplex me. It continues to perplex
And hello to the chat. We're working on the Dathomir scene. It's kind of just a chill stream for. I'm gonna go another hour. But so far I'm liking this. This is probably what I'm gonna go with. Uh,
Good sir. Good sir.
for the music, I think I'm gonna go with like I can just imagine do 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 do.
Sir. Sir.
What's Starfield? I wasn't a big fan. Starfield's
Sir.
Are you a
Sir.
Are you addressing me? I must apologize. I Are you addressing me?
I think I don't have a night system.
Good sir.
Hello there, Blue Mist. How you doing?
Good sir. Wait. If you can spare. Good sir. Good sir. Good sir.
Just downloaded a Night Sister. Damn it. Okay. Ew. Oh, and this doesn't have. And this doesn't have. And the Night Sister doesn't have an NPC either. Great. It's my luck. Sister. Where's Night Sister? Brother. Night Brother. Sister. Hey, that's Sharon Grunwald. Yes, it is. I can't. I know. I can't create the skins. Do, 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 do.
Some of these planets continues to perplex me.
Good sir.
It's a little too much. Duel of the Fates. Duel of the Fates. OST. Lucas King. No, too lighthearted. Too- This is.
Dathomir is meant to be a nexus of dark side power. Dathomir is meant to be a nexus of dark side power. Master, your fascination with some of these planets continues to perplex me.
Good sir.
The music is supposed to go down, 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 down. I don't have like good temp score to. Oh, I think I know. Darth Maul. Can't do Mom's Call because that's copyright. God, I love this cheese. Wasn't there a one? Oh yes, yes, on detect. Yes, we were gonna do that for the director's cut. I'll do that after episode 2. That's chapter 8, wasn't it? I don't think I have a Jedi. Um, come out from the shadows. There's a lightsaber. Shit. Saber. Oh, that's actually a good shot. It's all dark brightness. It seem a little dark. Cool. Can I be in that scene? It's a little ways. I'll get back to you. Um, Do.
Are you addressing me? I must apologize. I am. Are you addressing me? I must apologize. I am not interested in any wares. I'm not interested.
Wait. If you can spare a moment. Wait. If you can spare a moment. Wait. If you can spare a moment.
I must apologize. Very well. What exactly do you want from me?
Because you look like a man of intelligence and influence. Because you look...
Would you be considered Republic Commando? I don't know.
Very well. What exactly do you want from me?
Because you look like a man of intelligence and influence. Because you look like a man of intelligence and influence. Because you look like a man of
You do see there are others more richly attired than me. Save your praises for the rubies, woman. What exactly do you want from me?
Because you look like a...
Me.
You look like a man of intelligence and influence. You look like a man of intelligence and influence.
Save your praises for the rubies, woman. Even though you are correct that I am far from the rest, then you have time to waste on confidence games or tricks, nor wasting my time. Even though you are correct.
Because you look like a man of... I don't ask for credits. I don't ask for credits. It's a gift I offer.
My time.
I don't ask for credits.
Come to the point.
Ask for credits.
What then? Come to the point.
I don't ask for credits. It's a gift I offer. It is a gift I offer. I don't ask for credits.
What then? Come to the point.
It is a gift I offer.
It's quiet on the Western Front. Real baby.
I must apologize. I am not interested in any wares.
Wait! If you can spare a moment.
Oh, what exactly do you want from me?
You look like a man of intelligence and influence.
Save your praises for the rubies, woman. Even though you are correct that I am far from the best, then you know I have no time to waste on confidence games or tricks, nor wasting my time.
I don't ask for credits.
I don't ask for credits.
I offer. A gift I offer.
Zabrak infant, how do you come by this newborn? Have you stolen him? Zabrak infant, how do you come by this newborn? Have you stolen him?
Equal hater sound effects. Yeah.
Wait! If you can spare a moment.
Very well. What a... Very well.
Wait! If you can spare a moment.
Very well. What exactly?
Sonumsum.
What exactly do you want from me? Apologize. I am not interested in any wares.
Wait! If you can spare a moment.
Very well. What exactly do you want from me?
You look like a man of intelligence and influence.
Scripts.
You look like a man of intelligence and influence.
Save your praises for the rubies, woman. Even though you are correct that I am far from the rest, then you know I have no time to waste on confidence games or tricks.
Influence.
Save your praises for the rubies, woman. Even
You.
even though you are correct that I am far from the rest, then you know I have no time to waste on confidence games or tricks, nor wasting my time.
I don't ask for credits.
What then? Come to the point.
It is a gift.
Booty shots. It's not working. I have standards, man. on. You.
If your praises for the rubies, woman, even though you are correct that I am far from the rest, then you know I have no time to waste on confidence games or tricks, nor wasting my time.
I don't ask for credits.
What then? Come to the point.
It is a gift I offer.
My camera's screwed up. I think that's good. We're gonna save here. I think we did some good progress.
Manacles of shimmer silk, purposeful charisma, and political astuteness.
Color corrector.
I must apologize. I am not interested in any wares.
Wait! If you can spare a moment.
Very well. What exactly do you want from me?
You look like a man of intelligence and influence.
Save your praises for the rubies, woman. Even though you are correct that I am far from the rest, then you know I have no time to waste on confidence games, tricks, nor wasting my time.
I don't ask for credits.
What then? Come to the point.
It is a gift I offer.
Yep, that's good. Alright, well, I want to thank everyone for joining in this editing stream. We'll do more. It was good to see everyone again, and thank you for the super chat from earlier. Batman 89, great. Oh, my favorite Batman movie, by the way. Devrin Hassan, hello, Tesco Face, Knights of Undercover, Blood-tailed Hawk, Fun to Freeze. He doesn't use AI because Soundwave superior, AI AI bots inferior. I didn't really see that. If you think AI is cool and all, go ahead, be my guest. Uh, Blood-tailed Hawk, hello, Red Illusion, good to see you, my friend. Baseline 2, baseline. Heavy Nicholas Lobster, Q Rux, uh, Luxury of Lol, Auditect, good to see you. Micah, good to see you too. Alvaro, good to see you. Maestro Drake, Sin Melter, Dat Darn Ataku, good to see you. Captain Rex, hope you get better, man. Good to see you too. Blue Mist, username. And I think that's it. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. But again, thank you all for coming on here, and we'll do this again. Um, uh, I'm gonna finish this scene on my own time, and yeah, we you kind of see how my work process goes, and how fucky it can get. And we've done a record 3 minutes of we've done a record 3 minutes of editing. So um again, see y'all. Thank you for all for showing up, and you guys have a lovely, lovely. Am I live? Yeah, I think I am. You guys have a lovely. You guys have a lovely day. Sorry.